Well, it's time to enjoy one of my all-time favorite foods, shrimp. Bob Blue from Red Lobster is here with one of the restaurant's new signature fall menu items, Korean barbecue grilled shrimp. We welcome Bob to Virginia this morning. This is a neat twist, Chef.
Well, thank you very much, Jessica. And good morning to you, and thanks for having me. We're going to provide something for people that is going to be quick and easy, and it is absolutely going to be delicious. And we're going to work with shrimp this morning.
Okay.
So a lot of us want to have some meals that are quick and easy.
All of us do, yes.
Yeah, this is a great platform with shrimp. It is, well, shrimply delicious, number one, and two, it is quick to cook. Three, it is versatile. There's a variety of ways we can cook it. We can grill it, we can poach it, we can steam it. We can even toss it in salads, with entrees, vegetables, and even in a dish down here, we can add it to a pasta, and it is absolutely amazing.
So a super versatile protein, and I love that you dropped a pun in there. It's shrimply delicious.
It is.
We shouldn't let that just float by, Bob. Okay.
Well, thank you.
All right, so we're going to get started.
Go through some simple steps. Step one, we're going to skewer the shrimp.
Skewer, all right.
And we have
Some
wood skewers
examples
here, right? And I actually soak these in water so they won't flare up when they go on the grill. But
I was going to ask about that.
And at Red Lobster, we use a double piercing technique. So we're going to hold the shrimp up like the letter C, and we're going to skewer it through the bottom.
Okay.
And
These
then
have been
through the top.
okay.
And then we're going to move it all the way down to the bottom of the skewer. And the reason why we use this double piercing technique is it allows room for the shrimp to cook evenly and properly. And also, we're going to be using a basting sauce a little bit later, so it leaves a lot of nice room for us to baste it and cook that and complete that.
Did I do that in the right way? Did you see? Number one, it's upside down, so that's kind of a bummer. But I did smush them all together, and that might not be right.
Well,
you want the air.
We want a little bit of room between, but you've done well. It's just a lowercase c. We're in good shape.
All right. I see things differently there, Bob, and that proves it, right? It's backwards. Okay.
Well, we're done with step one, so you did very well.
Excellent.
We're on to step two.
Okay.
More than welcome to stay. You're doing great. So next we're going to prepare our grill. At Red Lobster we have an amazing piece of equipment, our wood fire grills, and our certified grill masters will cook those in about 2 minutes or so on each side.
These are fast cooking.
They are. So to prepare that for cooking, I'm not sure how long our skillet will take here, but at home we're going to use either a grill or we could use a skillet. We can use the oven as well. We're going to baste both sides to prevent sticking.
Now, Chef, what kind of oil do you recommend? Because I might have a tendency to grab extra virgin, but that doesn't have really a high heat point, does it?
Well,
olive oil is
going to be fine. You'll be just fine here.
Okay, because these cook so quickly.
So we're ready for step two. Ready to cook? In we go.
And 3, 2, 1. Yes,
and
sizzle.
On it goes. So we're sizzling. We're cooking with fire. So we're going to watch that. Make sure that we're not going to overcook it. Sometimes, people will tend to work with a protein like this, and we don't want to do that. We want it to stay nice and plump and succulent. But as that's cooking, we'll move along and keep an eye on that.
And you can already start to see them. I think we've got a shot there where they're starting to turn pink, and that's your indicator. And then we would flip them after they get a certain
So Jessica, it's going to turn from that nice opaque look we had there to turning to that nice white appearance that we have. So as that's cooking thoroughly, we're going to have the end product right here, our shrimp skewers. So we're on to step 3. We're going to baste the shrimp. At Red Lobster, we have a lot of different varieties of basting sauces and ways to cook them. Here we have our very popular and famous shrimp scampi. That is marvelous on the shrimp. It is a traditional favorite. Over here, a new item that we've introduced, our peppercorn parmesan shrimp, as well. Whoops, excuse me.
That's what happens. We got too excited about all these new dishes.
And they're great. We have our linguine shrimp Alfredo pasta, and as well, we're going to work with our Korean barbecue flavor. It is our newest, most exciting flavor. It is sweet, savory, a little bit of kick. I think you're going to absolutely love it.
So it's perfect for fall, and folks are probably really looking into that sweet and savory blend right now.
It's perfect for any time. In fact, I love it on another protein, our fresh fish. It is so marvelous. It is great. So please come and enjoy it at Red Lobster while our Endless Shrimp lasts, which ends on November the 13th. So I'm going to just baste one side of this, and we want to baste it evenly.
That's Sunday, Bob. We got to shake a tail feather.
Yes, it is. It's going to be quick. However, a lot of these other flavors are going to be available after Sunday. But come on in and see us because, yes, it is not a long time from now.
Can I flip these?
Absolutely.
Okay. Ooh, there we go.
And thank you.
Now, we don't have your super duper grill here. We just have a lowly pan to do the trick, but they are starting to come up, and that's a good thing. And you'll know when they're done when they all get pink and are looking closer to that. Look at how good that looks.
So look how savory and sweet these look. We're ready to plate.
Okay.
Now at home, again, this is a versatile variety of ways we can do that. We can do it on rice. We can do it on mashed potatoes. Here we use fresh Brussels sprouts. Don't want to knock anything over again. And it is absolutely marvelous. So we've just gone through very quickly and created a meal, and that's almost done as well, from start to finish. And we have an amazing Korean barbecue flavor meal that we just prepared just in minutes.
That's terrific. And these are super easy to do. We're going to just have to get rid of that menu.
We have to.
So when you are giving these the nice glaze and the basting and everything, you could have these at the ready, even if you were short on time, get them done on the weekend. You said this was a great protein for family and having it ready and pretty versatile. Do these ahead of time, and that'll be okay. Shrimp will keep after they're cooked.
Absolutely. And it's such a protein that we can cook it readily and quickly. It's a meal that you can make on the go with your families. We have a lot of things going on, sports, other activities, school, and we have the holidays approaching, so there's certainly some times that we can cook very quickly and have an amazing meal just in minutes.
A super duper appetizer too. And you know, Bob and I were talking about this earlier. If all else fails and you go in, you've got this basket of biscuits that you guys are super well known for, that once those go on the table, they don't last very long.
Absolutely. You know you're at Lobster when you have our Cheddar Bay biscuits.
It's like somebody warned you and put them out of reach for me, I think. But really easy. These are great. How many do you typically want to put on the skewer? Is that 6 ideal? Because I was trying to smush a little bit more, but it's better to give yourself some room to work with when you're doing that skewering to begin with.
Well, that'll vary with the size of the shrimp. And with the shrimp that we have over there, well, I'd say 4 to 6, depending on what type of shrimp you work with. And that'll also sometimes affect your cooking time as well. So sometimes we'll use some gigantic prawns that are bigger, but really ideally probably 4 to 6 to provide the proper spacing so we can cook it just as we did on TV.
And while they're easy to do and easy to cook, you don't want to walk away from them because they do cook so quickly.
You saw how quickly that cooked. It is ready to go.
Yeah, and if you hear that dull roar, that's right in here because I'm looking at that basket of biscuits and all the shrimp and ready to go. Chef, thanks for being with us.
My pleasure, Jessica. Thanks for having me.